I am having the best time this week. My name is Jeffrey Davis. We are at Cape Cod. We're at Centerville Library in Centerville, Mass. Our next guests, they came in as a gang. We have, watch this, I'll use some of my Quebec ancestry here. Jacqueline Dager and Pat Stacey, the tag team from Centerville Library. Can I call you the tag team?
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
So tell us about yourselves and tell us about the library. You're our host for the week, so you can do whatever you want.
Ooh, goody. I'm Jacqueline Dager. I'm the interim director here at Centerville Library with a passion for books.
And I'm Pat Stacey. I do programming and development for the library and have taken my children here since they were small, and they return. And like many of our patrons, they come back over and over again.
You always loved books?
Well, it's funny. We were talking earlier about what brings you to the point where you are. When I was 12, we had a fire and we lost everything in our house. We lost everything, but that's when I discovered libraries. And the hominess, the ability to be anything I wanted, and I could become anything.
And I always loved books as well. I grew up in the New York area and always went to the New York Public Library on a weekly basis with my mom and entered their various contests for artwork or whatever was going on that particular week. And remember the challenges that we were given by teachers in elementary school. Like in the 4th grade, I read 35 books or whatever that was, and just loved to read and still love to read and still have a problem with watching television. I tend to want to read rather than watch television.
I have a child who refuses to watch television and only reads a book a day.
Oh, wow.
And that's a
great.
throwback, isn't it?
It sure is.
Is it a problem that we're losing that sort of sense of reading, do you think?
Not here at the library. I think because we fit a whole different niche. We tend to reach out and be a place where people feel at home. I think people get isolated with the internet and all that's happening. I think here they tend to connect.
Yeah, and I think you find that at our library, it's more like a community center in a very small community. And we have folks who gather around the fireplaces and have coffee and read the newspaper and chat and get together outside of being here in the library. We find them at restaurants together at Christmas. We find them down at the beach, and they're a gang that met here. They didn't meet elsewhere.
They're a good gang, right?
They're a good gang. Yeah, they are. The book gang. And then with the kids, I think because we have lots of engaging programs and they come to the library, even we have a little teen group, the Shelvers, they're called. And they meet once a week, and they read books. They review books for local authors if it's appropriate. And they're very interested in reading. But we can't deny that technology isn't a part of it. And that is now a huge part of our library as well.
Jacqueline and Pat, tell people where the library is and also how they can find it.
It's 585 Main Street in Centerville.